What does your shop charge for a routine oil change? I'm guessing it's a lot less than what the cost of a replacement engine would be. But that's exactly what you might find yourself on the hook for if you don't follow the proper service procedures, especially on vehicles like this one that use a cartridge-style oil filter. What are those proper procedures? Stick around, I'll tell you in just a mighty minute. Even a minor mistake made when servicing a cartridge-type oil filter could lead to a major oil leak that may not even show itself right away. To avoid that happening to you, follow these 5 simple steps. Step number 1. Remove the filter before draining the crankcase. This is especially true of filters located on top of the engine. They engage an anti-drainback valve when installed, and draining the crankcase before removing the filter will allow the dirtiest oil in the engine right back into the crankcase. If not caught, it will lead to an overfill condition and contamination of any new oil added. Step number 2. Always use the right tool for the job. Channel locks are not designed to remove the oil filter caps on cartridge filters. Use the right tool for the job to avoid damage to the cap or housing assembly. Step number 3. Inspect the housing and cap for any signs of damage. Gently remove the O-rings from the cap, using a mechanic's pick if needed. Do not use a screwdriver or similar tool to pry the O-ring from the threaded portion of the cap. Even minor damage to the threads can create a potential leak source. Clean the housing and cap and inspect carefully for any signs of damage. If in doubt, replace the damaged part. Step number 4. Pay attention to the details. Open the new filter package and compare the contents to the ones removed. Carefully inspect the new O-rings for signs of damage, and if any are noted, exchange the filter and its O-rings for a replacement. Lubricate the new O-rings with clean motor oil. Gently roll the new cap O-ring down over the threads, making sure it is fully seated in its groove. Never attempt to stretch the O-ring over the cap. With the O-ring in place, install the remaining components, in this case the filter, into the cap and reinstall to the housing. If you see that the O-ring is getting caught in the threads, do not attempt to use it, replace it. Step number 5, apply the proper torque. Cartridge filters must be tightened to a specific torque value, and you can find the manufacturer's specs in the mighty electronic catalogs. Using the proper tool and a torque wrench, tighten the filter cap to the spec and then complete your installation as outlined by the OEM procedure. Hey, don't let a minor mistake result in a costly comeback. Just remember these 5 simple steps anytime you're servicing a vehicle equipped with a cartridge-type filter.